Wait ya. Oke, dapat Zayne check up.
Male, 39 years old. He collapsed from shock because a wanderer appeared 5 minutes ago. No external injuries. His heart rate is normal and his pupils react normally to light. The address is...
After contacting a rescue helicopter, Zayne helped the butler move Raymond to another room. The hunter watch scanned every corner of the collection room, sending data back to HQ. Intelligentsia type, estimate threat level to be at least B, had yet to form a protocol. There are no casualty or any metaflux. Over and out. A notification appeared, telling me the mission is now considered complete. But I cannot shake off this lingering feeling of unease. While the wanderer has been dealt with, something's still off about this room. Huh? That's... A stunning oil painting hangs on the wall, opposite of the sofa. It depicts a brilliantly blue sea with cascading white wave. Each brushstroke feels alive, as if countless fairies are jumping out of the water. At the edge of the sea, the water is gradually stained crimson, like something is being torn apart, swallowed and coalescing into a blood clot. What a peculiar painting! I try to scan it, but there's nothing. I place my hand on the frame and try to resonate with it. The gloomy weather, the sound of the ocean, a salty humidity slowly creep into my hair. This is... I came back to my sense and realized I'm standing in the ocean. I turn around and spot a girl by the shore, the lower half of her body submerged in the water. Strange. It's almost like she's crying and longing at the same time. The swirling fog carries a faint, ethereal melody on the sea breeze. It sounds like a song, yet it's also a lament. I cannot help but move toward her, but the fog became increasingly dense, and everything began to blur. A chilling cold gradually surrounded me.
Snap out of it.
I blink a few times. I'm back. I'm back in Raymond's collection room.
Did something catch your eye? You were in a daze.
Zayne frowns, holding a cup that's been completely frozen. Speechless, I touch my neck. Seriously? You've been smacking it against my neck?
The teacup didn't work, so I had no choice but to increase the dosage. What happened?
I shake my head and look at the painting again. A metaflux infused painting, causing hallucination. Could this be why Raymond was acting strange? Was it also that wanderer's hiding place? The rescue helicopter arrived and takes in the unconscious Raymond. Zayne insists on accompanying him to the hospital.
Care. Try not to forget the time of your next checkup.
Okay. I know. Don't forget about your car. Make sure it gets repaired.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Watching the helicopter disappear into the cloud, I let out a sigh of relief. I turn on my comms again and look at the mansion. Mission HMU 0048 03015. Coordinate are my current location. There's an oil painting that needs special treatment. Oh. Falling for you. On my windowsill sit a small seal made of unmelting snow. It's always been my companion ever since I met Zayne again. Yet in distant memories, this seal was... It happened 6 months ago, when Zayne... Okay, I realized I had not eaten yet. I dragged my very self to restaurant. It was already packed.
I promise you, this restaurant is really good.
You always say that.
'Cause it's true.
That will be all. Thank you.
Cute kitty. Oh. Kayaknya sedih Dr. Zayne. Oh. Hello. Goodbye.
I'm starving, and I forgot my lunch again.
Sorry, we're full up right now. Would you mind waiting?
You're out of tables?
Do you want to go watch a movie
so-
after lunch?
Sure, as you wish.
There's this new sci-fi movie that's
Huh?
out, I think.
Zayne?
Let me check. You know each other? Maybe you can share a table.
That might not be...
Please,
Oh, all right.
forget it.
I'll give you some time to decide then.
Kurang ajar. Please. Forget it.
Yes, please. I'll have the lunch special, please. It's really quiet. Zayne hasn't said a word since I sat down. Earlier, I thought I saw you making a little snow cat. It was so cute.
No, you are mistaken.
What a liar. I was pleasantly surprised when I found out you were the new attending physician.
Were you, though?
The weather's really nice today.
Ini enak banget, swear.
It's only getting more awkward.
Have you ever heard of...
Hey, Dr. Zayne. Did you know that our mouths can be used for something other than eating? We can
Wow.
use them to smile, sing, talk, and tell jokes.
Like a lesser-known fact. Or lame joke.
Well, I tried my best.
Here, please enjoy your meal.
I think I'll just eat.
Taro ice cream for dessert. Enjoy.
He didn't say anything. It's just like back then. Zayne hardly ever spoke to me.
What is it?
It's nothing. I was just thinking... This place. It used to be a pet store. Not a restaurant, right? I remember seeing you around here a few times.
I must have taken a wrong turn when going to the bookstore nearby.
Wrong turn?
How's your family been? Is your grandma doing okay?
Yes, Grandma's doing fine. As soon as she found out that you were my doctor, she said she could rest easy, knowing I was in good hands.
Ice cream's melting.
Do you remember when we went to the aquarium together? To see the seals? I was so mad when that seal threw ice at me. And then you sent over a bunch of snowballs the very next day, just to mock me.
To mock you?
You left them in a box in front of my door. Looked exactly like this ice cream, all meticulously arranged, too.
Those snowballs. Do you still have them?
You used your evol to make them, right? The snowballs didn't melt. You totally did that on purpose. I had planned on throwing them at you, but who knew we wouldn't see each other again?
Oh.
Have a nice day.
I always passed by this street on my way home. It's amazing how much it changed.
Still reminiscing?
Well, if I didn't run into you again, I would have never realized how time flies. Everything changes. Except for those 3 snowballs.
Just forget they even exist. You can pretend I never gave them to you.
So, you're not gonna tease me anymore?
Or maybe I was never teasing you in the first place.
Huh?
That's...
Please, try not to mistake it for some snowballs this time.
What is that?
a seal. Then, could those snowballs also be...
Oh.
I have work this afternoon, so I'll be leaving now. The restaurant was great. I plan to eat here again. Let's eat out when we have time. Before this place changes, that is.
If you promise not to disappear again. See you later? At the hospital or wherever.
Bye, Dr. Zayne. Wow.
Zayne, it's good to see you again.
Such a sweet story. Huh. Oh. Beda ini, tapi akhirnya sama kok. Oh. Sebentar, aku pingin foto studio with Dr. Zayne. Okay. Yes, I know. Okay. Him. Ini. Me. Here. And this or this. Next. Okay. Style him with. Kayak aku lebih suka ini deh. Kalau kita pakai baju Okay, I'm ready. Oke. Ih, lucu. Wait, I will do it too. Oke. Oke, kita pakai filter ya. Suka ini. Oke, save. Oke. Yo, lucu. Oke. Oh, level 10. I am more than just your doctor. This one of a kind is for the person who want to enjoy snow in summer. Xavier, my hands and neck feel sore. Oke, kasihan. Zayne, have you eaten already? Why do you ask? Wanna have finished the extra takeout? If you haven't wanna have lunch with me, just think of it as helping me finish the extra takeout I order. 3 p.m. like before. Has this become your regular meal time? I'm bringing warm to Dr. Zayne. You're overthinking it. I'm just bringing some warmth to the heroic Dr. Zayne. Am I, Tong? The timing is slightly suspicious. Caring for you is like caring for me. What if I get hurt one day and need you to? Before that happens, I'll make sure to stay healthy and work to the best of my ability. So you don't want the takeout? I already ate lunch. I'll think of it as afternoon tea. Oh, so sweet. So ya, unknown-nya belum tak lihat.
Don't go anywhere near that base. It's dangerous. And I'm not talking about the explosions or wanderers.
You are Xavier? Yeah. How did you get my phone number? I can delete it if you want, but I already memorized it. It will take me a while to forget. You're always so mysterious. You know more than you let on, I wanna say. When you truly want to know something, there's always a way to find out.
I have to run some errands. Talk to you later.
Oke. Yaudah nanti aja. Huh. The oil painting is taken back to HQ. I sit down in a chair at data analyst as Tara skillfully pull up information from various databases.
There wasn't a lot of metaflux to extract. It'll be a while before the analysis gives us any useful info.
Can we figure out where the painting came from?
Already ahead of you. Sold from an art gallery called Flux Arts. It's owned by Thomas. He's a professional art broker. The painting's artist is Raphael.
Oh! Raphael?
He's pretty famous, always on the news. Probably why you've heard of him before.
Beep. The transmission is complete. Tara, synchronized data appear on my Hunter watch. Raphael, 24 years old, an artist who returned to the country at the start of this year, is a once-in-a-century genius. Records show Raphael come back from a trip not too long ago. He's an odd one. No one knows his background or his hometown. He rarely interacts with other artists.
Industry insiders say Raphael locks himself in his studio for half the year, then spends the rest of his time traveling the world for inspiration. As for his paintings, just last month, his art broke the record for highest selling price at Lizio auctions. An artist of this caliber, meeting him in person might be challenging.
Wow. I skimmed through the long list of awards before stopping to look at the photo of him. A sense of deja vu washed over me. Is that rambling weirdo with the face? The photo is a good shot, through the glass and in the middle of a crowd. It captured the moment he turned to look at the camera. He seemed to be smiling, yet there is a subtle aloofness. He's quite different from the person I met at the time. Might be challenging, still mean there's a change. Where is the gallery located? The next morning, the Hunter Association arranged meeting with Thomas. He's not only the owner of Flux Art, but also Raphael's agent. Aside from running the gallery, he handled all external affairs for this artist. Since Raphael refused visitor, Thomas is the only ticket to the meeting with the man himself. A white building stands tall in the city's central business district. Flux Art is on the highest floor.
I'm sorry. Thomas is dealing with an emergency right now. If you're not in a hurry, he said you could walk around the exhibition as you wait.
Thank you very much. After giving me a guidebook, the staff member quickly leave. In the exhibition, the snow-white walls are bare. The overhead light casts a soft light on them. The more I walk around, the more empty and lonely this place. There doesn't seem to be any fluctuation. A spotlight illuminates a large oil painting, taking up a half wall. As I get closer to it, I can see each delicately painted brush stroke, the different color layer representing the sea. This painting is
The Day of Ebbing.
a voice from who know where echoed throughout the large exhibition. It sounds familiar. I look around, but the hall is empty.
Every year there's a day when the tides go against the ocean currents, and using the night's countercurrent, creatures from the deep sea are washed ashore. Once the tides recede at dawn, they return home. As a result, everything they met that night turns into distant memories of the surface world. Some deep-sea creatures are obsessed with the world outside the ocean, desiring its warmth. They stubbornly wait for the sunrise before returning, all just for a sun they've never, ever seen before.
Who are you? The person stopped talking. Second turned into minute before he responded in a languid tone.
Hey, I'm Raphael. This is my art exhibition.
The exhibition hall is silent. The hologram project casts a soft glow as if to reflect faint particle in the air. Are you Raphael himself? You are Raphael himself. Where are you hiding?
I'm the embodiment of his inspiration and thoughts, more or less.
His voice is cold, yet laced with a hint of nonchalance. Ah, it's an AI. Will you answer any question I ask about the paintings?
Yeah, sure. If I know the answer, that is.
Well, I appreciate it if you could show me around. After turning a few corners, I find myself in a separate exhibition room. Itu tadi suara apa ya? Suara HP ku apa ya? Tapi nggak ada. After turning a few corner, I find myself in a separate exhibition room. But there isn't anything on the wall. According to the guidebook, the painting that's supposed to be here is the one Raymond purchased.
The painting can't be properly displayed at the moment, so we're just gonna use some fancy hologram tech.
A beam of light shines from above onto the wall. Color chaotically mixed together on this massive canvas. Wave with white sea foam appear, the azure ocean rippling out and revealing a gradient of color from the water surface to its depth. It feels similar to the painting I saw in Raymond Mansion, but not quite. So, what's the story behind this painting?
A dream.
His voice is suddenly softer, carrying an indescribable sadness.
When I was a kid, I had dreamed I turned into a fish.
Oh,
I swam and swam and swam from the deep sea, seeking a place beyond the water's surface, only to end up in blood-red seawater.
the light shifts with his voice, casting a shimmering gleam. It's like looking at the glittering wave. The room seemed to ebb and flow like the sea. A pinkish hue gradually shifts into a dark crimson. Why did the sea turn red? He doesn't answer my question. Maybe he didn't detect any important keywords, so he just kept talking.
It was the first time I ever saw such a color. Who knows how many years I've spent trying to recreate it. But I never really could get that same shade of red. It was always a slightly different hue, you know?
For some reason, I can almost hear the faint melody from Raymond's mansion again.
Sorry, miss.
The light in the exhibition hall returned to normal, and the hologram vanished, as if waking from a dream. I turned around to see a man standing behind me. He must have approached me when I wasn't looking.
I'm Raphael's art gallery manager, Thomas.
Okay. Thomas leaned back in his uniquely designed chair, crossing legs. His leather dress shoes shine. He motioned for me to sit down across from him. I fill him in on what transpired at Raymond's mansion. I haven't mentioned the Wanderer being possibly connected to the painting. Thomas' face turned pale, but he quickly regained his composure.
So you're suggesting Raphael might have messed with his own painting?
It doesn't matter if he's responsible or not, since the Wanderer could have been in the art, his studio, Raphael himself, and even your gallery might be in danger. Please, tell me everything you know. Thomas rubbed his expensive cufflink, hesitating. It takes a while before he finally speaks.
Mr. Raymond, a renowned art collector famous for his discerning taste, graced Flux Arts with his presence last month. Despite the gallery being filled with better paintings, he was utterly smitten with that one. He needed to buy it. Had to nag Raphael before he finally agreed to sell it. During the process of arranging, displaying, and selling the painting, more than a dozen people have been in contact with it. No one mentioned anything about a wanderer.
But what if someone started to hallucinate because of his art? Thomas paused for a moment, then burst into a fit of laughter.
What a nice compliment. Making people literally go crazy over artwork isn't something many artists can pull off these days.
Are you saying he's trying to cause drama to increase the value of his work? Thomas cleared his throat and rubbed his nose.
I wish. If Raphael cared about that stuff, my job would be a piece of cake. Wait until you meet him. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
He did mention something a while back, said he often heard strange noises in the studio late at night. I thought he was trying to trick me. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, he's sick. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, a wanderer showed up. Could you do me a favor and check if there's actually a wanderer at his studio? I would love to see the tomfoolery he plans to do next.
A thread of light quivered in the air. The sudden metaflux fluctuation drew my attention to a display case by the wall. What are those over there? He looked over his shoulder.
Oh, coral stones. Raphael uses them for his paint. Are you interested in them?
Walking up to the display case, I see the stones are a vibrant red, almost like blood. I pick one up. This is the sword! Can I take it with me when I see Raphael?
Sure.
Thomas walked over to the French window. Outside is a beautiful scenery, as far as the eye can see. I look at where he's pointing. In the distance is a gorgeous ivory structure extending toward the sea.
Visit the giant white building over there on White Sand Bay. That's where he lives.
Wow.
His memory is non-existent, so the door's open. You can just walk right in.
What the?
Could you tell him to hurry up on that painting he's working on? I already sold it to someone.
Huh.
He's here, right?
Mo Art Studio. Wow. Tempatnya.
I sense energy traces behind this door.
Ouch.
Who is it? The studio's closed. Wait, aren't you the hunter from before? You... Move!
I'm not
You.
moved, right?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Let go! Let go of me!
Am I too late?
I really can't tell if it's destiny or bad karma for us to meet again after 2 days. Anyway, you're not here to check on the fish, are you?
You know that I'm a hunter, right? I'm here to deal with the Wanderer problem.
Oh? I had no idea there was something dangerous at the studio. Ah, wait. Now I remember. I did hear some weird noises while I was painting earlier. It was very annoying. Thomas sent you, huh?
A Wanderer chewing on his canvas? Could be connected. So where are they?
I'm not an animal that can use my ears to locate some prey. It's probably downstairs, upstairs, or somewhere else. In any case, wanderers are everywhere. Literally. I even heard there's one that's sort of like a lemon. Am I wrong? One time I dreamt about slimy rainbow-colored wanderers. The
He
paint
likes
can't
to
be
talk a lot.
mutating, right?
Unlike the Raphael in those magazine interviews. Is this what you use to make your paints?
Thomas let you have it?
Other than rocks, do you use anything else that's weird?
Well, nothing is weird if you can get color from it.
Aku merasa Rafael ini seneng ngomong, tapi kayak berasa kita tuh nggak mendapatkan info apapun dari dia ngomong.
Fine. Do mummy bandages count? Different refinement processes don't necessarily produce the same tint of brown,
That's
though.
not what I meant. What else is there?
You've asked me so many questions. Yet you're not here to solve my issues, are you?
What are you?
I've only used this batch of coral stone pigment for one painting.
Rafael.
So you knew about Raymond. His erratic behaviors related to you.
What sort of twisted logic is this? And why are you only thinking about everyone else? I'm a victim too. Also, that coral stone is mine. Give it to me, now.
You're not going to tell me the truth, are you? If your art causes any more problems, it won't be just me next time.
Really? A hunter can only be patient for 3 minutes? I wasn't done talking. Let me check first. I also would like to know if the problem here is the coral stone.
It's hot. Illusions.
Well, that explains why I started hearing things right after getting a paper cut.
Fluctuations. Do you have a lot of valuables here?
Depends on who you ask.
Answer me.
Not really.
Then you should hide. Now, leave the Wanderer to me.
Excuse me? This is my house. You should be the one hiding. Don't damage my treasures.
Aduh, dasar Rafael. Oh, jadi Rafael, okay, Hunter Sword unlock, equip and try it now. How? How can I? Oh, sudah di-equip. Oke. Jadi aku nggak pakai, aku lebih suka pakai pistol. Oke lah, kalau begitu